what is the impact of AI going to be into the business, and how is this entire CRM offering going to evolve? So maybe you can just briefly touch upon each of you. That'll be good. We'll start with Govind.
So we've been discussing this extensively internally. I believe one of the largest problems that the AI integration will be solving for is the entry data points of all the inputs that has to come to. So I believe we are working towards where we are shifting it to purely conversational. All the touch points, right from the pre-sales to the sales, can the leads can be put into the ecosystem at the backend directly with the help of conversational AI. And I believe that's what we are taking for. With regards to the real question, can it eradicate the whole ecosystem around the CRM, and can it be a normal agentic AI plugin? I believe Rakesh has responded very nicely, because the good part is it's not typical value chain where you can just create logic and move to the entire ecosystem. So yes, the inputs that we are having as a dashboard, it is going to go away. The reportings will have a different kind of a form altogether. People may not have to visually come and log in into the CRM dashboards in the future, and everybody as an end user will be able to converge onto the outputs that they want to look at. These are the things that is going to happen. But the CRM as a use case, because of the intrinsic nature of how it behaves into the primary market-led countries like India or UAE, it is not going to be a purely agentic AI application which can just do it all. So it will need a back-end solutioning. But yes, on the top end and the front end part are something where we really believe that AI will change, and it will actually make our journey much more easier. The adoption as a challenge that we face today in CRM ecosystem, it is going to go away in another 6 to 8 months is our timeline that we're anticipating.
Got it. All others, I just need you to be brief. Okay. So just tell us in a couple of sentences, what is the impact of AI in your roadmap?
Can I add?
Yeah, please.
So there is a popular saying, AI will not take your job, but person using AI will do. So adding to it, because of AI, lot of time it used to take for to conceiving an idea, to building a product feature, to making it live. If it was previously just 3 months, is now close to few weeks. So you will see overall the solutions which are coming out from the CRM vendors, the quality of them, they will go up, and there will be absolutely no solution for there will be no space left for a sloppy solution.
Okay, Ketan.
Yeah, I'll answer it differently. I think there was a question around whether the per seat model will change, and I think that definitely is going to change. We'll see a lot of softwares getting moving towards a outcome based charge, where if the sale happens or a site visit happens in our cases, then the money will get charged, because now you're an AI which is essentially probably doing some work of your people, right? It's either aiding or it's taking over part of their job. So SaaS will stay, CRM, like Govind said, will stay because it's a core use case. But the way interfaces will change. Along with that, the pricing models will definitely change.
Dipen?
So basically, in the future prospect, if AI gets introduced, so like the content which is currently which people are writing manually, so the content creation will all happen automatically. Right now, through a simple drafting an email using ChatGPT, the similar thing will come into CRM as well, where auto responding, auto messages. Right now we are triggering, but basically CRM will understand itself and then will start pushing it on overall level. So if business intelligence and data are basically collaborated one level, so then it will help the CRM to take up decision making at their own.
Excellent. Himanshu?
Yeah, so actually the domain we are working with, that is real estate, and they are not that tech savvy. So few people said AI will not take place anything for next 2 to 3 years in real estate. First thing, right? Second thing is what will change. So in India, 70 to 75% people are purchasing property for self-use, not for investment. And if you will have the conversation through the AI, through the phone, doesn't matter how humanized the voice is, everything is irrelevant. Until unless we Indians are very emotionally connected when we are purchasing any property, be it commercial, be it residential, right? So we really want somebody to hold our hand, and AI will, unfortunately, AI will not hold that hand. That some person has to do. So for next 2 to 3 years, we are safe. We can easily make our business.
Okay. So Himanshu is biding his time. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for your time here. The repercussions of AI in the future of what traditional CRMs have been. So that is my next question. So why don't each of you take turns, and we'll create a very nice clipping out of it. and tell us the impact of AI on the future identity of traditional CRMs. We can go with Ghassan.
Yeah, thank you for this question. I totally agree. As my colleague and partners, they said in the market, actually, the AI, it cannot be replaced the human touch, actually, but it can developed the way of communication and to understand the validated leads in order to have the right leads for the right requirement. I can see that AI already, not in the future. We are in the future now, where already it's um, making a funnel to do the 360 like omni-channel, as Mr. again Badri said, that they are having six segmentation, which is a scoring hierarchy of for developing the leads for the requirement its needs. In the other tool, where UAE, everybody knows that there is the government has already sets also like for like the money or tawthiq or something like ijari, some like in order to make a marketing for any units in the market, you need to be validated as it's not being shared for others companies. So the AI can really get a really insights and understand the behavior, the emotional, the needs, I mean, the whole persona of each lead, and it can really prospected for the agent and just closing even most of the time deals automatically. But let me say, and to be very honest with you, 90% is already scheduling, and the scheduled, it's been very very great results, even rescheduling sometimes if they are missing out. So AI is become today cost efficiencies, more quality assurance, and delivery objectives for any business owners. So no more hassle with the hiring, no more training, no more quality of standard of your agents. They are all working in the same time. Like I have my own system, 1,000 call in 1 minute, 1,000 call, with God's sake, whatever the number of data you have, either it's old data, cold calling, it's a future data, it can be done in seconds. So these kind of a qualification, let's say the leads, is the most important and will make the journey easy and predictable from my perspective.
Thank you. Manjunath, do you want to go next?
Yes, definitely. AI importance is as in any of the industry, it is important for the. I relate to this in the real estate. So decision making, basically, say in real estate, you see that a decision making is very delayed. For example, a sales cycle, if you take, it is a long sales cycle in real estate. Basically it is data backed, obviously, like whatever the decision has to be taken data. So this AI will help definitely this reducing the sales cycle drastically, because it will give you the complete decision making in your hand in very quick time after. So for example, we are also building the data basically, so that we can implement the AI on top of that. So we are experimenting a lot of things, basically collecting. So when I say that sales cycle, because see, it is all associated. For example, I'll tell you, there are a lot of agents who have the good quality leads, and the other side, the sales cycle is about 4 months, 6 months, 3 months, because the customer is not making the decision as early as possible because of the confusion, lot of confusion. Now this AI and the data driven decision making, the confusion will be reduced and the customers are also clear, and even the builders and the agents who are interacting with the client can also give the lot of data using the AI technology basically. So the decision making in reducing the sales cycle in real estate, that will drastically change, and it is the need of the hour. Because of that, it's a lot of technologies are implemented basically.
Excellent. Thank you, Mazdad. We'll go to Rakesh. Let me just bring you on center stage first. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, while you talk about that's a good question, Ravi. While you talk about repercussions, let's take it two ways. One is the positive repercussion and the negative repercussion, right? Positive repercussion, yeah, I mean, it's phenomenal. The time to market is important, right? And AI solves that. Okay, there is no doubt about it. So you can actually, I see very less CRMs doing that, but the way forward is, the AI agent should be able to handle the stuff instead of the team, right? You should have as many as AI agents handling the jobs: a sales AI agent, a vetting AI agent, enrichment AI agent, right? So that's the way forward, right? Uh, and the by integrating your contract management with spot draft or some other tools like that is really simplifying the sale agreement process. Okay, because the tedious job in real estate is getting a signature from the customer is taking ages. While you are getting into an agreement, it's not easy, right? Integrating with these documentation tools, you are able to close that in couple of hours or 1 hour, right? If I say negative repercussions, yeah, there is obviously the biasness in the AI model that you use, because it is just that, you if you know type something in chat GPT, it will always say you're certainly right about it. But are you exactly right about it? It depends upon the how you prompt. That it depends upon the kind of model that you're using. The model should not be a biased model. It should be having more sampling done. There is always a threat on that. There will be the data integrity issues. We need to see whether it is a GDPR compliant, or CCA compliant, or DPDPA. That needs to be validated. Also, there will be over automation issues prevailing. For example, too much of anxiety in the business teams, right? People will feel that everything is materialistic, there is no human touch, right? So there should be, while AI has a lot of benefits, there should be an extra watch on the complaints. There should be extra watch on the human touch. So that is ultimately going to give a better result.
Excellent. We have Badri. Do you want to go next?
Yes, sure. Well said, Mr. Rakesh. I agree with you. Like, never ever AI can replace the human. Like it said, like it will help us to streamline the process, optimize it, as well as help us to speed up things. That is the main ultimate goal of AI, and that is how it has been. Never a human touch can be replaced with AI. So I agree with you. So like Rakesh said, like these are the areas where the real estate CRMs and we serve not with the same platform. We have built it in such a way it's like a low code platform. We are serving 12 plus industries. The concept is same. Like we have built in such a way it's a low code, so it can be completely customized, designed as per your flow. So the incorporation of AI to make it more simple, more crisp, and more efficient. That is how we see the AI incorporation into our system. For example, people were struggling to make 150, 200 calls every day. We incorporated AI in our mobile app. We built our own AI based dialer without any additional effort. Each and every executives are making 350 to 400 calls every day. And moreover, with our mobile app, we are able to make people work from anywhere and any place. For example, earlier real estate companies, everyone has to come to the office and work. But after leveraging the power of AI, mobile app, everything, the admins were able to clearly get track results of each and every person wherever they are working. With just basic 6,000 rupees Android phone, they are able to deliver 200% of result whatever they have been delivering while they were doing it in the office. So that is the power of AI and power of technology and power of cloud, we would call. It's a magical output what we are getting, but as Mr. Rakesh said, everything will have a human touch. Even we should be very specific in terms of solving problems, whether it can be solved by AI or it's better to solve with humans. So it's the right orchestration of things matters and gives you the best results.
Thank you so much, Badri. Maybe I also pose this question to Rajdeep. Do you have an opinion on this, Rajdeep?
Yes, yes, absolutely. I'm truly agree with Badri and Rakesh that we should look at AI as an enabler of for the human performance and not the other way around, because uh, the human at the end of the day, it's even if you're an affordable or a mid segment category, it's still one of the large uh, value purchase. So
Okay, we lost Rajdeep there. Maybe I have a. There's an audience question here. I know this is not relevant to directly the topic that we're talking about, but somebody from Switzerland is asking a question on India's structure. Does somebody want to take it up? It says, uh, Kamil is the CEO of a CRM provider in Switzerland, and he wants to ask about the structure in India. And he says, how is the market structure in India? Are there big national platforms, monopolists, where users search for the real estate, or is it fragmented in the sense that regions have their own platform players? Can
Okay.
somebody
Yeah.
take it? Who wants to take it?
I can take this.
Yes.
That's a good question, Kamil. What I would say is, while we have, it is B2B and B2C, right? In B2C, in the prop tech segment, obviously it's going to be a listing portals like the Magic Bricks and 99acreshousing.com, right? So here I would say there is a lot of fragmentation that is going on. Okay, because as per the ground reality that we saw, the B2C is not really that vastly spread in the market. Okay, so there is a fragmentation there, and there is no monopoly there. There is a very, very big opportunity if someone want to really get into the B2C and do a great job.
Excellent. Thank you.